So now you've had the parts delivered to you, and we need to commission, wire, program everything to do with the servo press. So the next step is to go to the website and download some user manuals. So if we come into here, www.festo.com, click on support/downloads at the top. If I go back to my user manual, or my catalog, I mean, get the part number here, and you can paste that in here, and go that way, or YJKP, and select it that way. Either way you get here. The first step is to go to the technical documentation folder, and you can download the user manuals and everything here. So depending on what you're doing, you've got quite a variety of manuals here, and these will give you the details. So this right here is, for example, your PLC that controls the servo motor controller right here. This is the servo motor controller that talks about the field bus. So all the different hardware manuals and everything right here, all the details about all the different products. I want you to navigate to the expert knowledge page. This is a very good resource. And I like the word quick start, so the first thing I download here is this quick start right here. And once I've downloaded that and I open it, then I have this right here. It's important to understand there's a version number on the document, so make sure you don't have an old one. And it shows you here that, again, what the scope of delivery is here, which is what you just ordered and now you have in your hands, and what needs to be provided by the customer. Like you need a can open cable, switch, PC, standard patch cables, things like that. Then it starts to discuss all the different things you need to do without having to open up all the other user manuals. You should be able to go through this quick guide here and wire. There's put the SD card in the PLC. It talks about the force sensor mounting, parallel kit mounting. If you haven't assembled it at the manufacturer when you order it, then you have to assemble it yourself. It discusses all this. Shows you an overview of what you've got here. Wiring of the servo drives. Talks about the Ethernet interface. Digital I/O. Now you have to wire the actual PLCs. Talks about, providing the 24 volts to the controller and so on and so forth. Next page here, this discusses the wiring of the force sensor. And then it talks about what you need to download for software, which I'll discuss shortly. Talks about using software to set up IP addresses so that it's on your network properly, and then it talks about the web browser interface, some diagnostics. It's very useful. Talks about passwords for logging in and out, configuration, so on and so forth. So this manual is your starting point, and that's what you should be using. And going back to the website here, depending on what PLC you want to use to connect to, or if you're just setting up some I/O, all these other expert guides, as they're called, are packages where, for example, this Ars Logix Studio here will have all the AOIs that they offer embedded into this package, along with the application notes and everything to set it all up. So come here first, download this, and so on and so forth.